system. When we talk about the prime opposition, Ms. Rajalakshmi Joshi, in fact, the Aam Aadmi Party, the Samajwadi Party, the TMC and the various other regional parties are also opposing it. While there is a majority mark of the NDA, including the TDP ally of the BJP, also backing it. But at the same point of time, there are considerations from the opposition party saying that if you are wanting for the one nation, one election, why not one healthcare or one nation, one healthcare, one nation, one education policy? What is in fact what is the basis of these criticism? One part, the other, how in fact these kind of criticism also help in building a more secure narrative of the one nation, one election? Is it in fact going to be of any use as well when we talk about, because there have been recommendations that have been already made, as there was a committee that was constituted under the leadership of former President Ramnath Kovind as well. And these were in fact taken in consideration, how this is going to help also into help the country from coming back from the policy paralysis as well.
Yes. Hello, Simran. Thank you for having me on your show. And yes, there are a lot of questions being raised by the opposition. But at the end of the day, I would say that they have probably forgotten that one nation, one election was the norm actually till 1967, as has been rightly pointed out by most of the BJP leaders and also their alliance partners. So this was the norm, and it was changed because certain state assemblies would dissolve post even 1957. They were some of these assemblies, they were when they were dissolved, and that called for midterm elections in those states, and that is what caused this staggered kind of elections for the Lok Sabha and for the state elections. So now there are so many reasons that are there in favor of the joint elections for the for having this one nation, one election kind of a situation, where I think that all these fears of the regional parties are definitely unfounded, in the sense that there is a lot of political maturity among the people. They know exactly who they want as their chief minister, and they know exactly who they want as their prime minister. So that indication has been there. As Mr. Jha was speaking before me, he has also said the same thing. So, initially, you did see these trends where the kind of vote shares for the state elections and for the Lok Sabha elections, they were almost similar in the initial few years. Like I was talking about when you had these simultaneous elections. So you did see a lot of similarity, but at that time, you did not have a lot of opposition also. So it was a situation where even at the center, you did not even have a leader of opposition. So that was the kind of a majority that the Congress enjoyed, and the Congress was there in the presence in a lot of states. So after 1967, the situation kind of changed, and they lost their majority, because up till then they had a situation where they used to win more than 350 seats in the Lok Sabha, and they had almost at least more than half the states were ruled by the Congress. So that was the situation. Now, after 1967, when things changed and when a lot of regional parties also started coming up, yes, the situation changed. But now, today, I would say that the people have a lot more maturity, they have a lot more understanding, they do know what are the issues. So even though a lot of people may not really understand what is the role of a local corporator, and what is the role of of the MP, and what is the role of the Prime Minister. So you have seen situations where even if there is a pothole on the road, people will say that Modi is not working, Modi is not doing anything. So that is the kind of immaturity that a lot of people do show. But at the same time, if you have seen that there have been this strong indication during elections in all these states, like if you see Delhi and say maybe even Odisha, they have always been voting very differently or very strongly in favor of one regional party, and at least in the last few elections. So they definitely know their minds. So even in 2014, when there was this huge wave in favor of PM Modi, at that time also Orissa voted very strongly in favor of Mr. Patnaik. So at that time, that situation did not change. So contrary to what a lot of people are saying from the opposition, in fact, it may work the other way also against the BJP. So in the sense that if the regional parties are strong in those states, it may work against the BJP in the Lok Sabha election if they are being held simultaneously. So that also situation could happen. So in the sense that, say maybe Delhi, if you look at it, the Aam Aadmi Party performance has been good in state elections, but then they do very badly during the Lok Sabha elections. So at that time, the BJP completely sweeps the state. So if you look at it, if you have a simultaneous election, the tide could go in favor of the Aam Aadmi Party. But for some reason, they all have their apprehensions, or maybe they're simply opposing it for the sake of opposing it. Now, when it comes to all these other issues that you're talking about, like health issues or education issues, if the state governments, if these non-BJP ruled state governments, they are insisting or they are asking for why you don't have a one nation, one health policy, you do have central schemes. You do have central policies for the health, for all matters. So it is not like you don't have all these policies for one nation, one policy for health, or one nation, one policy for education. But at the same time, a lot of things are there in the control of the states as well. So I think that the states also need to take up their own responsibility. They have to raise their own issues. So the regional parties, the onus is upon them to raise the issues of the states, as well as maybe raise the issues that concern them on the national level. So I don't think that this concept of a one nation, one election could actually hamper the regional parties as such, because the people understand the difference between what is the issue in the state election and what is the issue in the national elections. And I think that this will only help in cutting down the expenses.
All right,
because
Ms.
when it comes
Rajlakshmi
to
Joshi, thank you very much for, in fact, highlighting the kind of criticism that has been mounted and for what reason significantly this has been cornering the central government. As of now, in fact, it has been the One Nation, One Election bill has been tabled in the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha remains to be adjourned for 3 p.m. today, and it has been in fact the demand by the opposition that the One Nation, One Election bill to be sent for the JPC review. Well, this was all the news of the nation and the world. Will continue to track all the developments very closely. Till then, stay with us.